My name is Brandon Hathaway, and I'm the preacher here at the Westside Church of Christ in Owensboro, Kentucky. And I want to thank you for joining me today as we open up the Bible and study the Word of God. We are in Joshua chapter 22, if you're following along and reading. And so it's compared to some of the chapters we've done, it's a little bit more lengthier, not compared to yesterday, but we've had some short ones and some long ones. But as you're reading through Joshua 22, and so we read yesterday that God had given them rest. And so upon gaining rest, those who had received some land beyond, on the other side of the river, the Jordan River, were allowed to return back. And as they returned back, they decided that they were going to build an altar. And this altar was to be a reminder, a witness, and it was supposed to be something so that they can remember that they have a portion in God's inheritance, one that, they don't want to stray away from that. And so they wanted this there to keep them in remembrance of who they are, how they got here, how they gained this land. And so there's always been, every time I go through this in class, some who kind of go back and forth. So on who was in the right and who was in the wrong. And because those who were on the other side of the river, they saw them build this altar, and their initial reaction was they have built an altar against the commands of God. They've built this altar in mindset to just worship for themselves. And so it's just they're kind of, and so they react in a way that they're ready to go to battle. They're ready to punish them, because again, if sin's in Israel, then they know that God will punish them all. And so I believe, I think there was some misfault in both directions and some right reactions in both directions also. It's just, we can do a lot when we communicate with one another. Now, there was no communication when they built this altar, and so therefore, when people saw it, they just, they assumed. But then that's the problem also, is we get caught up in just assuming people are doing wrong, and we may be completely mistaken and not realize what was truly going on, why they actually did what it is you saw, or what it is you heard. And we just speculate and we build up on top of that, and we can cause such problems. And so we get here to verse 31 and kind of sums up this chapter and what took place, or the finishing result of it all. And so, then Phinehas, the son of Eleazar the priest, said to the sons of Reuben and the sons of Gad and the sons of Manasseh, "Today we know that the Lord is in our midst, because you have not committed this unfaithful act against the Lord. Now you have delivered the sons of Israel from the hand of the Lord." Then Phinehas, the son of Eleazar the priest, the leaders, returned to the sons of Reuben and the sons of Gad, land of Gilead and land of Canaan, and the sons of Israel, who brought back the word of them. The word pleased the sons of Israel, and the sons of Israel blessed God, and they did not speak of going against them in war to destroy the land of the sons of Reuben. The sons of Gad were living. The sons of Reuben and the sons of Gad called the altar Witness, for they said, "It is a witness between us, and the Lord is God." And so things worked out. They did end up talking it out, but they were all prepared to go to battle before. And when they were confronted, again, I think they had a great attitude. The Reuben and Gad had a great attitude when they were confronted, because they said, "Well, if we have done wrong, then punish us." And, it's so often we get caught up if someone confronts us, we're just straightforward defensive, and we fight it back. We don't take the time to listen, and it's just a straight, starts to be a big argument and a fight, rather than, well, if I've sinned, let's find out where I've sinned and let's make it right. Rather than we just, I ain't doing wrong. Who are you to confront me? And so they were prepared to take the consequences if they had done wrong, but they believed they had done right. They explained themselves, and in the end, it turned out okay. So anyways, I want to thank you for joining me. I hope that you have a great and wonderful day, a blessing of a day that God has given you today. And if the Lord is willing, I'll talk to you later.